Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Surprise Thursday. And today's surprise is the Target exclusive G.I. Joe Special Missions Cobra Island Classified Series, as a matter of fact, Gabriel Barbecue Kelly. Thank you for watching this video, or any of my other videos that you may have run across. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews or help out the channel further. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it. And first up, as we always do here on Digital Caveman Presents, let's take a look at the packaging. For and up, don't stick things in your pie hole that don't belong there. Nice big window showing off Barbecue and his accessories. The G.I. Joe artwork there, Special Missions Cobra Island, G.I. Joe Classified Series, Gabriel Barbecue Kelly, and Hasbro. On the top, G.I. Joe Stories number 32. On the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print, made in China print, symbols I'm not going to learn, and a barcode. On this side, his file card. And you can look up what all this means on GIJoe.com. Number 32, G.I. Joe. On the other side, some more of that fabulous barbecue artwork. And on the back, the map of, well, satellite view of Cobra Island. And he zoomed in here and here. Special Missions Cobra Island. Attention, don't stick things in your French pie hole that don't belong there. And some more small print, fine print, and legalese print, and some Hasbro print. That, my friends, is a look at the packaging. Now it's time to take a look at the figure and his accessories, and handy dandy tweezers here. And let's take a look at the accessories first. And here is a gun looking thing. Let me get that light on. I always forget to turn it on before I start filming. And this is not a weapon per se, but it sprays fire retardant foam. And here is a hatchet with a spiked knuckle guard for punching people in the face. At least that's what I would do with it. And a full-size axe for getting into places that are on fire, I'm guessing. I was going to say chopping heads off, but he's a firefighter, not the Highlander. And here's a hose that connects the backpack to the foam spraying pistol. And here's the backpack. Nice paint apps up here and what looks like a tampo with some kind of warnings. There, that's a little better. Nice molded detail in there. And then the peg where it goes on his back. One thing I did forget to mention, I usually do remember to do these first, but I didn't this time. This is the insert from the back of the packaging. It's the G.I. Joe version. This is Cobra Island in the background. This is their invasion symbol, I guess, for Operation Invade Cobra Island. And where the Cobras have the same insert. Oh, it's only red, and this one is blue. And then on the side here again, his file card. So that's that. Now let's take a look at the figure. Nice sculpt on that head and this chest piece. I'm sure there's probably some reuse in here, but I'm just not going to go into all that. Nice paint apps. Now let's take a look at his articulation. Wow, he can look up that high even with his helmet head, which he only comes with one head, and it's this one, which is fine. And the armor, it doesn't really get in the way too much. I'm sure he could get a little fraction more up tilt on his head if that collar wasn't there, but you know what, that's pretty darn good. For down, it's a little bit of a different story. You can look down some, not a whole lot. 360 degrees full exorcist on the head. And I think the neck is a dumbbell piece. There's like a, it looks like there's a hinge and a ball in the top and then a ball in the bottom. Yep. All right, for the arms. Wow, you get a little better than 90 degrees straight out. 360 degrees of rotation at the shoulder ball. There is an upper bicep cut, which gives you another 360 degrees of rotation. A double hinged elbow, which will give you better than 90 degrees. 360 degrees of rotation at the wrist. And it is on an up and down hinge. On the other hand, it is also an up and down hinge. So there's that. I know he's got some crunch up under there. Back crunch that far. Forward crunch that far. And it's on a ball here at the waist. So he's got some hoopy action going on there. Some side to side. Oh, and he's got some waggle on his head. I forgot to mention that. Uh, 360 degrees of rotation at the waist. He does have the drop down hips. So he can give you the full splits. He can kick forward this far. Back that far, but his butt gets in the way. This is a loose piece here. There's probably a bicep cut. Upper thigh cut right here. And it is pretty tight. So be careful with that. And it's covered up by this holster. He does have a double jointed knee. And it gives you that much range of motion, which is superb. Hear those ratchets in there? Wow, soft ratchets in the knee joint. There's an upper boot cut. Or upper boot cut. There's a boot cut in the upper shin. Ankles go down that far. They go up that far. And forward facing pin for rocker. And let's see how these accessories work. Looks like one end of the hose Sticks there in the backpack. The other end on the... there we go, and it pops right in there. On the pistol. And there's the peg and the hole. And then we can just take this flame retardant sprayer and put it in the holster here at the side. The hose is a little bit stiff, so it's gonna cause some issues, it looks like, when it's in the holster. Looks like the hatchet is supposed to go here. There we go. Yeah, that works pretty good. And then it looks like perhaps the axe goes on the backpack here. And you just gotta push a little bit to get it in there. And it's still not in there quite all the way. But it holds it. Unless I'm just getting it in there wrong. Doesn't seem like that would be the way to carry it. Let's see if I can get it in here off the camera, folks. And there we go. It does go right in there when you use some off-camera strength action. So there's Barbecue and his accessories. And now it's time for my favorite part of the review, the comparisons. And I'm going to compare him with mostly just with the other Cobra Island figures that I have. I'm missing Breaker, and I passed on Roadblock. So, the only other Joe that I have from Cobra Island is Beachhead. There he is with Beachhead. And here he is with the Cobra Island Baroness. Cobra Island Firefly. Cobra Island Major Blood. Cobra Island Cobra Trooper, not to be confused with Cobra Infantry. And the Cobra Island Cobra Viper. That does it for the Cobra Island figures. And just because I have him out and I just reviewed him, here is Zartan, Master of Disguise, the color-changing Hasbro PulseCon 2021 exclusive figure. And because I use him in almost all my reviews, here is the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. And how he compares up with other lines, here is Marvel Legends Stan the Man Lee. Excelsior! And here is Star Wars The Black Series Elite Squad Trooper from the Bad Batch. And for some 7-inch goodness, here he is with the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman Beyond. And that, my friends, does it for the comparisons. For final thoughts on the Target exclusive G.I. Joe Classified Series, Special Missions Cobra Island Gabriel Barbecue Kelly figure, this is actually the first of the Cobra Island figures that really wasn't that hard to get. At least it wasn't that hard for me. It went up for pre-order. It stayed there forever, it seemed like, and wasn't hard to order at all. I wish Breaker and Ram Cycle had been just as easy. It wasn't. It sold out in like 2 seconds, if not less than that. And Barbecue himself, not a bad figure. If you are a fan of a real American hero, then you probably want this guy, because this is before they went all international and were still real American heroes. But a nice figure, a nice addition to the Classified Series shelf. I think they did a good job on the paint apps, especially on the axes, or the axe and the hatchet. Nice details on there, and it really does bring you back to that original Real American Hero figure. So, if you like Barbecue, pick him up. If you like G.I. Joe, you probably want to pick him up. If you're a scalper, go to hell. Thanks for watching this video. By the way, that completes the review. And thanks for watching this video, or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Only through support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.